Parker Kligerman. This is our favorite guy. Met him last summer, and my friend for 30 plus years, 40 years almost. Paul Williams is one of your big kahunas at Big Machine Racing. Said you got to meet Parker. We met Parker, had him on the show, and he was great.
Mm-hmm.
And Parker's a handsome devil and a fine driver, having a fine season with the Xfinity Series. And also does a great job, as said, with NBC. And all he had to do last year with 9 inches of rain was tap dance for half an hour and then turn around tap dance for another half an hour while they tried to figure out if they were going to race.
Yeah.
So, Parker, we have deemed no rain for this summer's race here. None.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm glad you could finally get that right because you really messed it up last time. So, that sounds way better. And thanks for having me on. I don't usually get up this early for anyone, but for you guys, I made an exception.
Well, what's funny is I was told by Paul that Paul brought up the idea of you coming on, and you said, this says something, Andre, about how much Parker, felt connected to me last year. He said, was he the funny guy? Oh, yeah, Parker, I was the funny guy. Yeah. It's Steve, by the way. Parker.
No, we confirmed it was someone else. So, no, that was a miscommunication.
Yeah,
course.
you need to only be on this show going forward. I mean, if you want your career to continue to succeed.
That's what I'm told. This is right up there, right? This is where everyone comes. It's like the Tonight Show for comedians, right? You just sort of get the list off from here.
Yeah, and the other thing is with Parker, he and I we're practically doubles. I mean, it's like a mirror image of each other.
Oh yeah, like a stunt double.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, did you get the latest photo shoot done for us in the race suit?
I did, because you were tied up.
Perfect.
Yeah. Are you really?
Thank you.
Are you really in boxing class this morning, or in a sparring ring or something?
Yeah. I started doing that 2.5 years ago.
It's phenomenal exercise.
Oh, unbelievable. And it tricks you. That's the cool part of it. It tricks you into thinking, I'm just doing this punching thing, which is therapeutic, I find, especially in the racing game, because racing can be very frustrating. So it's nice to have an outlet. But then, you turn around and you've done an hour and you're just drenched in sweat and you've done this incredible workout. I'm a terrible fighter. I love that I know how to throw a punch now, but I would say my defense and my fighting ability is severely lacking. So, maybe you can fill in for me there as well. That would be perfect.
Well, it's funny because, and I'm not kidding about this. When I was a kid, my dad taught boxing when he was in the service. So he would throw gloves at my brother and I and go punch each other.
Oh, no.
Yeah, or our cousins. We had a disagreement, go punch each other.
Uh-huh.
And it was a good way to settle things. But, everybody should know how to box. There's a technique to it, and basic technique to it, and you can defend yourself if you ever need it. And you know what? You might someday.
Yeah, definitely in NASCAR. We get in a lot of fights. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have, actually.
A lot of fighting lately.
It's a war of words.
I've been in one.
Who did you get in a battle with?
Well, I haven't been in a fight.
You haven't been in one. Okay, all
right. No. Yeah.
Well, let's just out all the other drivers you don't like. Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go. Let me say this out real quick. Hold on, I got to get my binder out. I got to get the list.
All right, let's talk about you. Big Machine Racing, and you're tooling around in, one of the best cars, obviously, the number 48 Chevy Camaro. Talk about Big Machine Racing. Why are you driving with them?
Yeah, it's been a great opportunity. I came here at the end of 2022 when Scott Borchetta and Spike Light Coolers gave me this opportunity, and we did the big thing last year. We got them into the playoffs for the first time. For a young race team is a big deal. And this year we're 9th in points. We could be a little higher, but man, we're going up against some of the titans of the industry, and I think just a couple better breaks our way, and we'd be sitting close to the top 5 or in the top 5 in points right now. A third through the season, so. We're doing good things. We've had some setbacks and bad breaks, but this is a long season. When we get to Chicago, I mean, that's roughly around the halfway, maybe not even. 33 races from February, November. It just feels like we're always at a race. So it's a grind, and our race team has had some early, some setbacks, I said, but when you can get in these summer months and if you can get on a roll, it's amazing what can happen. And I really think our race team is primed and ready to do such a thing. And we're going to 2 road courses, Portland and Sonoma. Portland this weekend, Sonoma the next weekend, and those are huge opportunities for us. So it's a good time. And, Scott's a great guy, and it's been cool to work with this race team and just see this young team grow and flourish and become what it is now.
Well, to have your owner know how to drive, is that a big deal?
It's great because I get great, feedback, right? And he understands things. I'd say the only detriment is half the time I feel like he could just hop in there and do a better job. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't bring that up.
Right? Hey, Parker, before we ask you about Chicago, I got to tell you, Steve's right. You have just the sweetest car, but what made it even cooler, did you have Motley Crue, the Dogs of War silhouette on your car? Was that for last month?
We did at Dover. Yeah.
So cool.
They announced their new single. That was pretty cool. Really, really cool. And, they follow me on Instagram now, which was also very cool.
And did you guys just do that for free tickets, or you did it because you thought it was the right thing to do?
I'm working it.
Yeah.
I'm working it. I haven't quite got the backstage situation figured out yet, but I think, that's probably in the go win a race and you get the opportunity sort of thing.
They're playing at Wrigley again. We can maybe hook that up when he's in
we
town.
Could hook that up. Yeah. By the way, Park, for those that don't know how good Parker is, pay attention because, as he said, he's 9th in the standings right now. And NASCAR does this wild thing where in the Xfinity Series, occasionally the titans of the regular tour can go off and race on a Saturday in Xfinity with their, souped-up cheater cars. And that makes it even tougher. So when you earn your way to the regular NASCAR Series, you've earned it, right?
Yeah, no, it really is. And that is tough. That you mentioned the Cup Series drivers can come down anytime and race with us in Xfinity, which does make it harder because they jump in the best cars and they're, obviously some of the best drivers in the world. So, and they have a lot of tools and information at their disposal. So that adds to the complexity. It's a lot like, I say to people, if you could be, I don't know, in the NFL and have Tom Brady come down to college and just play a game against you.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Yep.
That's exactly what happens for us. So it's difficult, but you know what? We get better because we get that rare opportunity where we get to say, hey, how good am I compared to, Kyle Busch? How good am I compared to Chase Elliott?
Raises your game.
And, yeah, it raises you up. So it's cool.
Parker is from the racing hotbed of Westport, Connecticut, where all the great drivers have come from. When you think of all the great names in racing, you think, well, it must have come out of Connecticut, which I think is a cool part of your story as well. But I know you're looking forward to coming back, and I mean this with all sincerity. The tap dance you did, I guess I have ultimate respect for it because I know some of what you had to go through. In killing time last year on NBC while they were trying to figure out how they were going to get the race off was really amazing, and you should be proud of that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, definitely the term killing time was correct because we were stretching, but I think I drank on national television, which was a first, trying to show off the bar areas. So my bosses did let me know that might be illegal. I wasn't sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But no, I appreciate it. No, that event, man, was so cool. I absolutely loved the vibes around that event. And on the Friday and Saturday until the weather hit, I had never seen a NASCAR race with that kind of just enthusiasm and, so many new faces and people getting to experience it and asking questions. And it just felt awesome. So I cannot wait to get back. I loved it. The weather was a shame, but I think, everyone saw it was still a massive success. And, despite all that weather, and I think if we, with some good weather you plan now, it can be a huge hit again. Yeah,
and get your tickets, man, because they are going to go. Get your tickets. Just go to NASCAR.com, click on the Buy Tickets tab, and make sure you are geared up with it wherever you want to be. And there's all sorts of new hospitality tents that are going in this year. The weather, I promise you, will be better, and it's going to be a blast. We'll be doing shows from there, so you're going to be on with us, right?
100%. Yeah, can't wait. I told you, I only get up this early for you guys. That's
all right.
It. Awesome. That's all. That's all I want.
All right, go put on your headgear. Where do we follow you on social?
P. Klingerman. All my socials are P. Klingerman. So I removed the Parker and just Klingerman, Kligerman. You can find me on there. Just type in my name on Google as my friends used to like to say to people at bars. Google them.
Yeah, Kligerman. The traditional spelling of Kligerman.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
Parker, great talking to you, man. And hi to everybody at Big Machine Racing. We love you guys, and we'll see you this summer. Well, see you in a month.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Can't wait. Look forward to seeing you. And, once again, work on the weather and, keep the place controlled until I get there. All right?
And remember, you and me, our business is our face, so don't get hit too hard today.
That's perfect. Yeah, just answer your phone for the next photo shoot we need you.
Okay, I got to stand in. I'm Parker. Yeah. I'm Parker's stuntman for that. That's Parker Kligerman, Kligerman, one of the true up and coming stars of NASCAR. And he's a good dude.
He is.
So
getting up early for you.